Hey guys, it's Matty G and his annoying Jeep vlog videos. This is the second test run for me, well, second and a half. The first one I just did about a minute ago. I swallowed a beetle or a bug of the night of some sort. It had a shell. It wasn't pleasant to swallow. I was choking. I couldn't record. That being said, all these videos are shot live. I'm not going to put much editing into them, if any editing at all. I'm not taking these channels that seriously yet. I apologize for the lighting, but tonight's video is going to be about headlights, taillights, any kind of light, so what better time to shoot it than at nighttime. Also, I am wearing sunglasses. It is nighttime, I'm aware of that, but let me get your opinion. I'm going to keep these sunglasses on for all my videos, I think. Keep the American shades part of my signature. I don't want to get too rambly, so let's get into this right now. I have music playing because I want to hear what it sounds like on my microphone. And then it's also part of the headlight video. I think I'm behind the light here, and we'll see what this looks like here. So I'm trying to talk over it and see how it sounds, so I don't have to edit it later on, like I said. But all right, on to the headlights. Let me turn this off real quick. Nope, that was longer. I have a flashlight out here, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to record this via flashlight rather than aid lights. If you guys can see my block. Actually, you can't see my block, which is what I was hoping for. There's no street lights. There's nothing anywhere on my block besides a random few house lights, which is why I wanted to record this at nighttime. I needed new headlights, new taillights. The stock ones are kind of pathetic in my opinion for a Jeep. The headlights I picked out are Quake LED headlights. They are color changing with the chasing pattern, with the halo ring as well. It's a very simple install, actually. Those of you who don't know, I'm not going to get too deep into it. I either use a body panel tool or a smaller pry bar. There's 6 clips behind the grill, 4 behind the grill, 1 behind each headlight section here. There's also 6 of these annoying body panel tabs you gotta untwist and thread out of there. You're going to break some of those here and there, so have extras on hand when you do the install. Besides this, the only other tool I used was a T15 Torx bit. I'm not sure how well I'm going to get this at nighttime, and without doing too much of an install, I can't see it too much. Anyways, you pop the grill off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 Torx head screws on each headlight. That's all you have to do to remove the headlights. To install these new ones, they're plug and play. They do have an adapter to fit their headlights compared to the stock Jeep hookup. If you want the color change option they have, it is 1 extra or 2 extra steps, I should say. Everything's tucked in and cleaned up, but this wire right here is from the headlights. It runs back here behind my intake, and this little black box I'm wiggling around is the I guess it's a computer module or something for that, for the color change mode. The yellow and blue wires right here are future wires for turn signals, but the only thing I had to do with the computer is wire that to the headlights, which is a plug and play, and also connect to the battery, ground, and power. So it really wasn't too hard. The tail lights were even simpler. Those were perfectly plug and play. They're not color changing, so it's not anything fancy, but there's a screw up top here and a screw below here. Pull those out, and you kind of want to, sorry with the flashlight, pop the tail light off like in that direction, because there is a little hook or a little clip per se, I guess, that holds it in there. You don't want to break it off. Now with these headlights and why I have it at nighttime, I want to go ahead and remove my light. Give me a minute to show you what's going on with the phone. I said these are color changing. Everything's Bluetooth. You download the program right from their box. Their first thing, you can see that you get a wheel with the colors. There's your on and off button. Now they're on. It's kind of hard to see the colors over camera, but you can tell as I move my finger around the wheel of color, it changes the headlights, so I can pick out literally whatever color I want to pick out. They also have, bright to dark, how bold you want the color or how bright you want it, and they have their 7 presets: red, yellow, green, indigo, blue, pink. They also have 120 modes, I think, programmed into here, around that number. I'm going to put on their 7-color positive wave, they call it. What it is all 7 colors of the primary rainbow they have rotating around counterclockwise. It's still hard to see, but I think you can see the base of what's going on. You just don't see how bright and intense the colors actually are. You can go, clockwise. You can switch up to counterclockwise. Like I said, there are 120 programs in there they have pre-programmed for you. You can pick just different ones. This is called Green Positive Swim. It has just 5 green lights swimming around in a circle. I'm not going to spend right here. This is the reason I bought them. Like I said, my Jeep's going purple. The only color I'll probably really have on is this pattern here. It has 5 purple lights spinning in a circle. That's what I want. It's going to accent my car. So the rest of this is kind of useless to me, but it's still nice having that feature. They also have any kind of pattern you can imagine. That almost red, white, and blue. I think it is red, white, and blue actually. Like, you can't tell in the camera, but there's any pattern on here. Also, I have my phone playing. They do have a music library, and whatever song you have saved to your phone, you can go ahead and select that, and it'll go ahead and you can play that song, and it'll dance your lights to the beat of the music. In my opinion, it's kind of tacky. Some people might like it. It's not for me, but hey, like I said, we bought these lights because of all the features they had. That's one of them. The headlights are super bright. The high beams are even brighter. I guess I can turn them on real quick. Turn the halos off with the phone. That's the only way you can turn the halos on and off. If we want to get inside the vehicle real quick, I have my light on in my garage, so it's not going to be as bright as you can see. But I'll walk around to the side of the Jeep. Here are there's the taillights while they're lit up. There's the headlights lighting up my backyard. I'll go ahead and pop on the high beams real quick. There, the high beams are turned on. Taillights, the side markers, regular running lights. Now they're the high beams in my backyard. So they're pretty bright. They do shine up at quite a distance. No need to really show you those besides just that basic light feature. The real reason I stopped at Quake LED's tent, stop and talk to them, was taillights for me. Like I said, my street's very dark, and I don't really have too much lighting. I can't see at nighttime. My neighbor has a few vehicles. I'm not going to yell at him and tell him to park his cars somewhere else, but you can't see him. I can't see him. And like I said, the stock Jeep taillights were kind of pathetic. I'm going to go ahead and switch this around quick. Hopefully you guys aren't getting seasick talking to me and chasing the Jeep around, and my microphone isn't really... crap. There. It's not switchable that easily. But the real reason I bought these lights was to light up my my reverse lights. So as you can see, there's what is the regular light, or no lights, it's just the tail lights, nothing on, no street lights or anything. I go ahead and turn my running lights on, still not that much light. I'm gonna hop in and put it in reverse, and then try to hop out here and do this one-handed and show you guys how bright these reverse lights actually are. There we go. Look how bright that is.